how to format your hard drive. So just know before you start to do this process that formatting your hard drive will erase the whole thing completely. So make sure you don't have any important files on there or anything that you need to save, you save elsewhere. If you've got a brand new hard drive, you may open it up and see that there's some proprietary stuff on there. That's cool. We can get rid of that, no problem. So formatting your hard drive is just going to get it set up, cleaned up, and ready to go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Finder and go to my applications, and I'm going to go down to utilities, and I am looking for disk utility. Another way to do this is to just go up to your search bar up here and look up disk utility and open that up. So once you've got disk utility opened up, you're going to see this is my hard drive for my computer. It says internal right here, so I don't want to touch that. But you'll see here external, and external I've got a new drive connected here. So I'm going to click on my new drive, and what you are going to see is it will tell you how big your drive is, how much space is available on that drive, if anything's used on that drive. And if you have stuff on there, it will show the amount that is used and free here. Now mine is empty, so it doesn't show anything. So what we want to do here is we want to go up to erase. And when you get to this dialog box that comes up, my suggestion here is that because you're at school using this drive and you may leave it behind, it happens more often than not, that you name this drive with your last name. That way, if you leave it behind and someone plugs it in, they'll see your last name and they can at least know who it belongs to. So I'm going to make this Wartendijk. And then if you go into this menu down here, you've got a couple different options here. So APFS is an Apple filing system that if you work exclusively on Macs and you have a newer Mac computer, you can use this APFS. If you have a little bit of an older computer and you're working Mac exclusively, you want to do Mac OS Extended Journaled. This will allow you to work on Mac platforms exclusively. So if you are working between a Mac and a PC, these two options are not the way to go. If you are working between two different platforms, so if you go to Macs sometimes and PCs sometimes, you want to do MS-DOS-FAT, and that will format the drive for both platforms. So in my case, I have a relatively new MacBook. I'm going to go up and I'm going to put APFS as my formatting system. So from there, I'm going to click Erase. And it's going to go through the process of unmounting the disk, erasing it, and then remounting the disk with its new name. So this can take a minute or two. Sometimes it's super fast and sometimes it takes a little bit of time. My drive is incredibly old and seems to be a bit laggy. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that up here, but that went off the screen and now is back, which means it unmounted the disk and now it's mounting back on. All right, and now it says operation successful with a checkbox up here. Perfect. So I'm going to click done. And the last thing I'm going to do before I get everything started is I'm going to go back to this Wartendijk file, Wartendijk external drive, and I just want to make sure everything looks good, so I'm going to run first aid on it. So I'm going to hit this first aid button up here, and I'm just going to run the first aid, and it'll just look at everything and make sure it all looks good. I've got a checkbox looking good, so I'm going to press done. And that is formatting your external drive. Now you are good to go.